I'm Michel Duberry. I'm Managing Director of Grey Healthcare Group Europe. I'm CEO of the London office, and I also run offices in Cologne and Paris directly. When I took over Grey Healthcare Group, the London office particularly was struggling. We had not very high awareness among our key customers. We hadn't really done anything in terms of outreach to key customers for a considerable number of years, and our awareness, particularly among the bigger customers, the Pfizers, the GSKs, etc., had really reduced. So we engaged Zone Marketing in order to get our names and our faces back in front of these big customers. For us, language is extremely important. We, in the London office and in our satellite offices in Cologne and in Paris, employ multilingual people. We speak at least 12 languages natively in the London office and 3 or 4 languages in each of our other offices, because we actually believe that it's most important that if you can reach out and communicate with your customers in the language they feel most comfortable in. We've never ever had somebody say to us, "Oh, well, your business development people, you know, they rang us up and made a right fool of you." We always seem to, they always, for one, which is great for us, they always assume that it's our business development function. This isn't about Zone Marketing out there in the big wide world. This is about Grey Healthcare Group's new business function out there in the big wide world. And as we say, every door that's been opened, nobody's ever turned around us and said, "Who the hell were those people? They don't know anything about pharma. I don't even know why we let you in through the door." They just assumed that they were knowledgeable, that they were part of Grey Healthcare Group and they knew pharma. So the feedback we've had from clients has always been very positive. Clearly, you guys acting as the front row of that new business function has been has worked extremely well for us, because we've had you guys to open the door, and then we've had, you know, our new business people going through that gap and qualify that call. So by the time we turn up, I mean, this is a real prospect. This is a proper call. This is not somebody like fishing because they were bored on a Friday afternoon and didn't know what to do and thought, do you know what, we'll see Grey Healthcare Group. So from that point of view, I think, yeah, I mean, actually getting deep into a company and finding out what they're up to very, very quickly, for us is something we admire you a lot for. And the speed that we go from zero to actually getting on pitch lists and actually to be in front of the clients doing live pitches is something that I've been very impressed with. The service is great. You pick the phone up, you've always got somebody to talk to who knows you're a client and knows what you're about. So, you know, the idea that the cold caller or the door opener is either some sort of dead-eyed call centre slave or some like heartless killer, or somewhere in between is totally false. I mean, we've always found the people very warm at Zone, and certainly if we didn't like to work with Zone, I personally wouldn't have been working with Zone for on and off pretty much the last 5 or 6 years.